We're making spring rolls with vegetables and tofu and this dip. It's spicy, tangy, really good. Hi guys, welcome back to Bread and Butter, your favorite cooking channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do. It means a lot to us, the creators, and you can stay up to date with all my new exciting recipes. Today, we're cooking something special. This is gonna be like a whole proper meal, but packed with vegetables and fiber. It's so nutritious. It actually is quite easy and simple to cook, and it's vegetarian. It would be vegan, but we will be using fish sauce. But yeah, we're gonna be using a plant-based source of protein, and I mean, this is like a household favorite of my family. We cook this at least twice a month, and we always play around with the filling, but this is our favorite version. Let's dive into the ingredients. And by the way, there will be 2, maybe even 3 shortcuts, but we'll get into that a bit later. So the base of what's going inside the rice rolls is gonna be cabbage. It's super fun to cook with. I mean, it's very accessible. You can buy it anywhere all year round. I have a red cabbage today, but you can totally use a white, and it will fill us up with virtually 0 calories. So she's one of the stars of the show. I will be using a carrot. I have one massive one here, but you can use a few. And also inside, we're gonna be using these, oh God, what are they called? Bean sprouts? These healthy little soy sprouts. They're crispy, crunchy. Oh, I love these guys. So this is gonna go inside the rice roll together with some tofu. Now I have some extra firm tofu, and that's exactly what I suggest you buy. We don't need any of the silken tofu stuff today. All of this by itself, it's pretty good, but we can zhuzh it up with a nice little sauce. And we're dressing it up today with a bit of sriracha, because this adds some heat and definitely some flavor, some soy sauce. You could use tamari. And we will be using rice vinegar. Honestly speaking, this by itself is delicious, and it's a meal. And sometimes when I'm bored, I just plate it up and eat it. And it's perfect. It's very fulfilling, satiating. It's really good. But today we will be going one step further. We're gonna be hiding this into rice paper rolls. And I have my rice paper, and we will be making a dipping sauce. And then you can go one step further and you can fry the rolls. But again, we'll get back to that. Let's prepare the veg. Now I drained the liquid from the packaging of the tofu, but this guy tends to retain a lot of it. So what we need to do is we're gonna take the tofu and just kind of gently, lovingly, wrap him up in a kitchen towel, I would say several, and just put him under something heavy, and that will help us get some of that excess moisture out that we really don't need. And then it's just all about cutting the vegetables, frying them up, and we're almost done. Now, when I'm in the kitchen, I really like to do things simultaneously just to kind of save some time. So while the cabbage is frying and the tofu is pressing, it's under pressure, we're gonna make the dipping sauce for our spring rolls. Let me tell you the ingredients. Always, and this is a must, fish sauce. If you don't have any, buy it. This stuff is so potent, it's like a flavor bomb. I'm a very big fan, so fish sauce. Again, some sushi vinegar, rice vinegar, I'm gonna be using, to sweeten it, I have a little bit of honey left. We need a lot of lime juice, some freshly grated ginger, some garlic, of course, and some chili. Now, if you don't like too much heat, you can just remove the seeds, but I will be using the whole thing. We're gonna mix it up, stir it up, and this is gonna be for when we dip the rolls. Now, this is my rice paper roll station, but as I mentioned, we have shortcuts. What you could do is just take some lettuce, put the veg tofu situation inside the piece of lettuce, maybe some basil leaves, spoon a bit of the sauce, roll it up and eat it. It's that simple, especially if it's summer and you're looking for something fresh, something light, that's the way to go. Or, today, we're gonna roll them up. Now, you can buy this rice paper, I think, everywhere pretty much. By the way, do you know the hack about frying this and it crisps up into this puffy little cloud of crunchiness? If you don't, let me know in the comments below. I'll make a video. The idea is, this is how you work with it. You take some kind of a dish and you want the water to be warm. I would even say above warm, but you don't want it to be too hot that you can't dip your fingers in. So I always have some room temp water and some hot boiling water on the go, so I could always add whatever's necessary. This is good. Now, because we intend to fry these rolls afterwards, we're gonna be double coating them. So we're gonna wrap it up and then double wrap it. I'll show you everything. It's really, really very simple. Don't be intimidated. So you take a piece of the rice paper and you put it in the water and you let it chill there for a while. Now, while that's preparing, what we need is a plate, and I like to kind of cover it with some kind of kitchen cloth so that it absorbs all of the excess moisture. So this is where I'm gonna be rolling my rolls, and then we're gonna put the ready ones on this plate over here. Now, how do you know that the paper is ready to be turned? It becomes soft and definitely more pliable. You don't want it to be mush. So you just take it out of the water, you put it on top of this thing. I like to even out the edges. Then we take some filling. Like, we need this tofu veg to be warm. We don't want it hot so we don't burn our fingers. We put it right in the center. Not in the center, no. We put it, I wouldn't say we put it in the center. We put it like in the first quarter closer to you. I'll definitely film a close-up for you. I just want to walk you through the steps. And then what we do is, this is about 2 spoonfuls of the vegetables. I like to cover it first. Then I take one of the edges, I fold. Then I fold the second one. And then I turn. And voila, it's ready. And I suggest, while you roll, you have a second piece of your rice paper going. And then this is crucial for frying. If you want to fry anything, you definitely need 2 of them. Otherwise, this just falls apart. So as soon as the paper is ready, I'm just going to double wrap this and finish up the process with all of the ingredients. In the summer, I like to make these fresh spring rolls. Lots and lots of raw vegetables, maybe some shrimp, maybe some chicken, some nuts, definitely some mint. But like now it's a bit cold outside, I definitely want them warm, and this crispy version is just perfect. So this is how I eat them. I take a lettuce leaf, sometimes a bigger one, but baby gem is all I had today. I put one of the rolls inside. If you have Thai basil at home, this is when you use it. I also like to put that in there, but I don't have any right now. The first time, you dip. Take a bite. Oh my God, it's so good. This, I went all out with the chilies. It's quite spicy, but the lime really balances out like the spiciness. You've probably seen those really like crispy fried ones. They're deep fried in oil, and they usually have some other coating. But this is perfect. I mean, it's crunchy and crispy enough. The second bite, as is with all the others, I take a spoonful of the sauce and I put it inside. Because you know what happens when you dip like an open spring roll? All the filling falls out. Hate that. Let me know in the comments below if you like to eat spring rolls and what you put inside them, how you eat them, and if you want more recipes like this vegetarian goodness. I love it.